this is Miss Andrea from Not Another Homeschool Vlog. It has been a while. And if you're following my saga, you know it's because I've been shopping for a permanent location for my homeschool program. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. I'm also working on my master's degree, and we're at the most interesting time of the year where we start working on our Shakespearean play, and I am directing Hamlet. So, yeah. So today's question is about the finances of homeschooling. I'm seeing the question: what does it cost to homeschool, and is homeschooling cheaper than public school or private school? And that's just a really hard question to answer. Um, there are three tiers of what it could cost you to homeschool. You could homeschool completely no frills. There are numerous online websites you can use free to homeschool your kids, starting from Khan Academy, um, just oodles and oodles. I'll list a few here um, that you can use to homeschool your kids. When my kids were homeschooling, we used Khan Academy, we used edhelper.net, we used Hippocampus. Hippocampus has changed, um, but as free sites go away or end up with a paywall, new sites come into being. Um, and so there's definitely a no frills approach to homeschooling, plus a library card. Honestly, you could homeschool with a list of topics, the internet, and a library card, honestly, because you can get your math free online through Khan Academy. And so that would be the no frills option. That would cost you $0. Um, and I did that partially. I did the actual academic part, no frills, because I wanted to spend my money on some um, higher end training. But let's not go to higher end just yet. Let's go to um, median cost homeschooling. Um, there's a site called Time for Learning, the number four learning, and that costs like 20 a month for young kids and maybe a little bit more for high schoolers. And they have a couple of extras you can add on for like reading intensive and things like that. And there are a few sites that you could homeschool for, I don't know, less than 50 a month. Um, Time for Learning is not accredited, it is truly a homeschool program. And so I like that one. You can also spend, so Time for Learning, let's do the elementary, 20 times 10, let's say 10 months. That's $200, right? For that same $200 per child, you could get what I call homeschool in a box. There are numerous homeschool programs, which I'll mention here, that you can just order the big box of homeschooling things and homeschool that way, right? Um, and so you can homeschool reasonably. And I'd say most families, especially most families on a budget, do not pay more than that $200 per kid per year for homeschooling. But then we can go into the most expensive tier. And remember, I did tier one and tier three. I paid between $250 and $400 a month for my kids to attend an exclusive hybrid homeschool program where you go in once or twice a week and do classes. This program had academic classes and it had arts classes, we were doing the academic stuff at home because we were taking a bit of a different route and my kids were kind of advanced. But the art stuff, theater, drama, um, photography, uh, internet programming, editing, um, art, voice, choir. My kids did all of that. And if you look at it that way and think about how much each discipline is going to cost, it was still quite a savings because it was kind of a one stop shop for all of those things. No. So let's recap. Um, on the cheapest level, you can spend $20 to $50 a month homeschooling. On the most expensive level, where you've got your kid in a hybrid program, or you have um, a homeschool tutor or extracurriculars, which by the way, you're paying for extracurriculars whether your kid's in school or not, you could be paying $400 a month. I think it's safe to say that if you're doing a combination of these things, which is the way I did it, you're going to spend about $200 a month per child. And the way I justified it is when my kids were in school, I was still paying for ballet and I was still paying for taekwondo. And I just rolled those costs into the homeschool program that we're using because we found a homeschool program that catered to those things. So I hope I answered that question about the cost of homeschooling. This is going to take me a minute to edit because I rambled a little bit, but I'll make sure you get some clean numbers. So until next time.